What's up, guys, man? Welcome back to the channel. Man, as always, this is John, Backwoods Off-Road and Overlanding. Had to back up and get some good lighting. Man, guys, I got a cool new company to talk about. It's not a new company. They've been around for a while. Actually, man, all the years I've been riding and doing stuff, I've never heard of them. We're going to get into it here. I'm going to do an unboxing and a first impression and compare it to some of the other things we have. And without further ado, let's roll into it. All right, guys and gals. This is what we've got. I've been talking to Antigravity Batteries, man, and full disclosure, I did not pay for either of these. They were generous enough to send these out to me to test and review for you guys. I've got the Micro Start Mini Tire Inflator Plus here, and then I've got their XP3 Micro-Start Jump Starter here. So we're gonna jump into this. You know what? Let's go ahead and take a look at. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's unbox this jump starter, and I want to compare this to the one we tested a couple weeks ago, and just show some comparisons here. Okay, here's the full package. Man, this one comes in a nice sweet bag. We've got our other one that we looked at, man, a couple weeks ago. Man, it comes in a little sack. So right off the bat, let's go ahead and compare our weights here. I got 1 pound 2 ounces on our EverStart Max, and then I've got 1.8 ounces on our anti-gravities, and that will give us, let's see how I change it, 700 grams, 511 grams. So weight difference, not really that much, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to save a lot of weight on this anti-gravity and why I reached out to this company and why I got this and why I'm showing it to you now. So first off, let's look at the specs. All right, so this one jump starts up to a 5.7 liter V8. Man, our little guy won't do that, okay? We've got 8,000 mega amp capacity. Let's see, what did this one have? Does have mega amps listed on it. This just says 26 watt hours, 600 peak amps. This one's got 400 peak amps. We've got charge USB electronics, so it's a backup battery charger, built-in flashlight, protections built in, and fits in your pocket. Let's see, there's a nice little breakdown right there. Whoop. Very nice. All right, so let's get into the bag, guys. And man, first and foremost here. All right, okay, so we've got a little warning label. You wanna read your warning label first. We'll take it and just stick it right there. They've got it on the back too, so there it is, guys. It is, do I have a tape measure out here? Oh, I do have a tape measure. All right, guys, it is 3 inches by 6 1/4 by 1 inch. Man, that's small, that's small. Let's compare it to this little bitty guy. This one's a little bit smaller. This is actually more the size of Anti-Gravity's sport model. I talked to the folks over there, and I was trying to get one of those, but I'm gonna wait till later this year. They're actually right in the middle of redesigning their sport model, which is more comparable to the size of this. So we're not really comparing apples to apples. We're really comparing kind of apples to oranges, really, when it comes down to it. But just for shits and giggles, this one's 5 inches by, what, 3 1/8 by 1 inch. So, I mean, we'll really look, I mean, your footprint's only, what, another inch, 1 1/4. Man, you know, it's not that bad. This one has got the, actually, let's see if I can turn this one on. This one's got the light on that side. This one's got the light in the front, more like a, you know, traditional flashlight. Weight-wise, just between these packs here, we're looking at 0.595 pounds, 271 grams, 332 grams, and 11.7 ounces. So not a big difference here, guys, in this. Okay, so we've got that, and then just like our other setup here, we've got cables. Oh, if I can get them out of here. We've got cables. And we've also, man, this is sweet. So like I said, this just like the other one, this is a backup battery bank, guys. So we've got a USB input and a USB output. So this actually will charge it, and then you could actually charge your devices. So we've got an iPhone, we've got the crappy Android setup there. You guys know how crappy that is. This one's got USB, so we're good. And then we've got the, what is that, the micro USB. This one's really nice. So this is going to be like your new Chromebooks and your GoPro connection. So that's awesome to have that. You can connect your GoPro. And then we've got this clamps here. So, and then let's compare that to our other clamps. So this is actually, man, this is pretty similar here. Boom, pretty similar. That's a little bit bulkier. But guys, man, and this is why I talk to these folks. If you remember my last video, if you watched it, you know what? I promised you guys I was going to do the research, and it'd be awesome if we could find one of these with clampless capabilities. So this company has designed these with pigtails. You've got two options. I've got to order one. I believe it's a 16-inch pigtail and a 48-inch pigtail. So depending on your bike and your setup and where you want it, so you can run it all the way up to the front of your bike and have it handy. So we're gonna be able to toss these. So with tossing these, let's check the weights again. I'm gonna go ahead and run the weight first. 1 pound, 8 ounces, 690 grams. All right, so we're ditching those because we're not gonna need them no more. And now we're down to 1 pound. Hold on, come back to me. 1 pound, 0.3 ounces. So we dropped, hell, I could have done it the easy way here. So we're dropping 8.2 ounces just by that. So that's pretty sweet. So we're not gonna need these. So we'll get this guy in here, and we're keeping this back. I got something else cool I'm gonna show you. So we've got our cables. We're gonna throw our cables in there. Man, very nice. Let's see if this thing is, I haven't charged this thing up yet. This is the first time I've had it out of the box. All right, so we've got our 4 lights just like our other setup. So it's gonna be 100%, 75, 50, and 25. So I'm gonna do another video. We'll do some testing. I still haven't charged the battery on my Razor because I was waiting for this to come in. So we're gonna go see how many jump starts we can get, see how warm it gets. We've got our connection here. So the pigtail will have the correct connection to go in here, and it'll have the built-in protection like we talked about before. And then actually, I apologize, this one's actually got 2 outputs on it. So that is pretty sweet. And then there's our input charging there. So that's nice. Now, one thing that I didn't like about this one here, the button bumped around, the light came on, and it killed this thing. So you gotta watch out for that. That one's actually got a little flashy on it. This button is nice and flush. See this button, I can't even turn the light off. So this button is not recessed, it's actually up high. So it's very easy to bump something. This one here is nice and flush, and plus we got a nice carrying bag. So it's not gonna turn on, it's not gonna turn itself on, turn the flashlight on, and then run dead on you while it's in this pack. So we're gonna leave this in this package. I'm gonna show you something else that's really freaking cool. See if I can turn this off. There we go, got that turned off. Excuse me. Now, second product, man. Oh, it's very innovative, it's so cool. This is actually the Adventure tire pump, guys. Man, this, let's see, let me back up. I wanna say this was about $120 for this right here, guys. Man, they sell them all over the place. You go straight to their website, Amazon, whatnot. I might become a reseller myself, who knows? Stay tuned for that, so as we grow. But this, guys, this is pretty innovative here. So we don't want our, it comes with a basketball inflators. We got some cables. Let's see what we got in the box. All right, so we've got 12-volt socket. I'm gonna toss that because we're not gonna use that. Let's see here. I'm actually Man, I'm gonna toss that too, because well, no, that's an extension. Okay, we're gonna keep that, because we're gonna need that. Okay, so guys, what is awesome about this little compressor here, guys? Man, it's tiny. Man, guys, it's 4 1/4 by 3 1/2 by inch and 3/8. And then this is what we're gonna carry, and it weighs 11.8 ounces, 336 grams. So that's pretty awesome. Now, man, this is how nifty this thing is. So that goes in there, pops out, screws onto your stem, right? This goes up to what, 90 PSI. We'll never need that on our bikes, guys. But this is the cool factor here, guys. So we take this, and actually, you know what? I think we will toss this. I don't think we're gonna need it. So we take this, I think that's gonna be the adapter for the other one. But we take this here, I should have paused. Let me find, I actually took this off my bike. We're gonna put it back on, but man. So this, about every new bike these days, guys, already comes with a battery tender, already hooked up with an inline fuse. So I'm actually gonna put this back on my bike. Now, this is where things get cool, guys. Now, look at that. The plug to power the compressor plugs directly to your battery tender pigtail. So it doesn't get any better than that. So this plugs into the pigtail. Unfortunately, you'll have to get a separate pigtail. You can't use the same pigtail for the jump starter because you want to get the special one. Man, it's like 16 bucks for the, I believe the shorter cable, which I'm going to go with the shorter cable, because we have got, I mean, it's right there at the battery, so you don't need a length here. But with this cable here, you've got plenty of length to get to the front and back of your bike. So you're going from the center of your battery there, front and back of your bike. So, but anyways, you can't use the same pigtail on this guy right here, because the pigtail made specifically for this system has the built-in battery protection and back feed and all that. So you need the protection like we talked about. So this right here is what's going to protect your electronics on your bike and whatnot. So battery protection, electronic protection is very important. So don't go splicing wires trying to make, you know, this cable work with this, because you're going to wind up burning your bike down, guys, and you don't have a fire extinguisher. But that's another product we're working on, and hopefully I'll have here by the end of the month, and I'll get that out here to you guys too. So like I said, man, very innovative here. So this is my pigtail. We're going to get back on my 300L. I didn't think I'd need it, but after doing some research, guys, man, this is pretty flippin' nifty. All right, so now we're going to take this. Okay, we're going to take this. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need that. Let's put this back together. Now we've got our bag here. Man, actually, let's put the cables there. And now, man, now we've got our nice bag that holds our jump starter and holds our inflator all in one. And then we still got plenty of room to add. Man, we can add, you know, quite a few things in here if you got some other electronics, other charging cables. And I would just make this my like little electronics bag. And then now we zip it up. Got a nice little handle, got a little strap. And now we have got a nice footprint. Let's see what our footprint is. I like footprints, guys. So we got like, man, if you smash this down, we're looking at like 3.5 by 8 inches by like 3 inches, guys. Man, this is nothing. Oh man, go check this company out. I'm gonna try and get a discount code for you guys. I'm gonna talk to these folks some more. So maybe when I get, wish me luck if I can get you a discount code. And when I do some testing, if I get a code approved, I'll get it out to you guys. But let's check our weights again here. So we've got our jump starter and we've got our compressor that is powered by our battery pigtail. So we're at 1.7 pounds. So we're back at the original weight of just this and going to the clampless system. So, man, guys, it really doesn't get better than this, guys. I mean, it really doesn't. And then for the price, man, this is It's awesome. I love it. So like I said, this was about $1.20. The little Micro Inflator. This little guy, man, this little guy was like 25, 30 bucks for this little compressor. Can't beat it. So that short video today, guys. Man, got a lot going on. The weather's crappy. It's cold and it's raining. But man, as always, thanks for watching and stay tuned.